Hey, welcome to SlimeWire, episode 30.
30! 30 years old.
30,000 or what?
No, 30. 30.
So, on today's episode, well, I'm Dr. Sanders.
Captain Goyle.
Right, the Decimator.
Back again!
Yeah, Johnny hasn't been on an episode since, like, number 4, I think.
Oh, it's been a
long
while.
time either.
It's been a long while. I can check, actually.
You're on the wire.
I think,
yeah, feels good.
I think Johnny was on the NES Can Do Grass, and that was a quote from Johnny himself that I made the episode title.
Really?
Yeah.
You made a pull it off mine.
Yeah, because it was that funny to me. Oh, yeah, here it is. That was episode 6.
NES Can Do Grass.
NES Can Do Grass.
Well, when did I say that?
You said that sometime. That was a very long time ago. It was June 23rd, 2012.
Am I really on that?
Yeah.
I have to check.
No, I'm positive, Johnny. I trust me, I know.
And Jose's here, too.
And we have Jose.
Yeah, but who cares? No, I'm just kidding.
The slime turn.
Jose.
Yeah.
There you are.
Jose.
Speak up.
Sorry. Well, you guys were talking. I thought.
Oh, you guys were talking.
Listen.
Jose is taking a break from writing us term paper to talk to us today.
Yep.
I am.
There's a word for that. Procrastinating at its finest.
And it being November 10th, we will be talking about Halloween, of course.
That's a Slime TV way.
That's the Slime TV way, everybody. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep. It's also No Shave November, so Donnie's not shaving at all. Oh, you heard it on here, so nope, Donnie can't shave. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's already like the 10th. I think
set in
it's
stone.
still too late for that.
I had, like, a mustache inside of the last episode of Slime TV, so... Like the one,
That little
That's true.
mustachio?
like, last one we filmed, I already have, like, a mustache, but now I just have, like, a full-on...
Are also Halloween episodes that have not aired yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm editing them literally right now. As we're doing
Yeah. So we thought a topic would be, and this is a complete coincidence, believe it or not. Is I was thinking if we could talk about games that scared us as kids, or that were like creepy, but like now they're just nothing. We play them all the time, and they're just fun, and they're not scary anymore.
Yeah.
Now I know Pete Dorr did a video on YouTube about that. I was informed of that after I told Dr. Sanders that idea for the podcast.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
It was a weird coincidence, so believe me or don't believe me, that's what happened.
Well, okay. I guess.
Anybody want to go first?
I guess I could.
All right, Dr. Sanders, take it away.
Go, Donnie! Who said that?
The game that used to scare me a lot when it came out was God of War.
Really?
Really?
That game creeped me out when it first came out. Like,
I remember just wanting to play it because it looked really awesome.
Yeah, it looks really awesome. That's around people.
But I could see that, yeah. It was kind of weird. And you were a little bit younger than me, and a few years kind of matters at that time.
well, yeah, I was like, we're like 1 year apart. And it was, I was probably, I don't remember how old I was, probably 32 or something like that. But,
Oh, I was like 34, so.
yeah, so it's about right. So I don't know, that game kind of creeped me out, especially when I watched my brother play it.
Like rip heads off.
Like, I don't know, there's just something about it, like that near the end of it where it kind of in like the hell part or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so creepy.
Well, I have something similar to that. It's like, I remember when Devil May Cry first came out, and my brother like rented a PS2 for the first time.
Yeah.
And he was playing that, and that creeped me out.
What was it?
The Devil May Cry?
Oh yeah, Devil May Cry. Yeah, I can see that totally.
Yeah, because like marionettes and like evil puppets always creeped me out as a kid.
Yeah.
And I always watched like Goosebumps, where the killer puppet.
Also Tenchu,
Really?
because it had like such a crazy atmosphere in it. Like
That's true.
how it's dark. Like, there's the one I think it was like level 3 or 4 or something like that in Tenchu 2. It's like Tenchu Stealth Assassins or something like that for the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one part where there's like bears in it, in like the level, and it creeped me out like this. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain because it's not something that's inherently scary.
Yeah, I know. No, I was thinking that reminds me of like when I would play like Samurai Warriors like at night, and like you go to the levels where you're like inside one of like the mansions or whatever, and it was like really dark and like all the environments were like black, and it was like it's pretty creepy to play sometimes because like enemies would just like jump out of walls and shit. Had weird like that creepy like old Japanese music, you know?
Yeah.
It's really like twangy and Yeah, I know. I kind of know, like, it's not supposed to be inherently scary, but it does have, like, that creepy vibe to it.
What about you, Jose?
When I was a kid, I had Friday the 13th for the NES. And every
Friday the 13th.
For the NES. I don't remember
yeah.
who the publisher was, but
The gameplay was scary.
The game is scary in the gameplay perspective, yeah.
no, well, like I was a kid. I was like maybe 6 or 7, and every time
yeah.
that music would come on, I would shit my pants. I'd be like, no, and I would turn it off.
Oh, good. I can put that music in later. So it'll be playing in the background of the podcast, Jose, as you're describing the game.
My really like 2-sentence description of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just play it for the rest of the podcast.
I don't know. That game was really creepy when I was like just a little kid, just because like he was such a big, imposing figure, and I had never seen Friday the 13th movies. I just had it because I had it.
Because it's a kid's game, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's all a kid's game.
And I could never, and I would force my mom to play it for me. I'd be like, "Oh no, here it comes! You play it."
Wow, I feel like when it comes to NES and like the 8-bit graphics, like that wouldn't be.
What was that?
He's talking about the Friday the 13th on the NES, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always felt like I don't think it's hard for me to get scared of those kind of games on an 8-bit system. How'd you do that, Jose? How'd you manage to get scared of that?
I was very young, and I was a pussy when I was very young.
I think the second one was
no.
I was a kid playing scary games.
Like I got like a game that I got scared as a kid, like creeped me out, was Mario 64.
Why?
I don't know. It was just like I remember playing it like in the dark, like it was like nighttime, completely pitch black out, and it's just like I'm by myself, and it's like the game doesn't have music like in like the castle and stuff. It's just like it's. Well, isn't it kind of like just like silence? I don't know. I remember it was like
one of the creepiest parts of that game I always will associate with when I was scared. Is remember the one where it's the dinosaur in the cavern?
yeah. That's creepy.
That was so creepy to me. When I was a kid, I was like,
and the eel?
I was like 8, and I was like, what the fuck this, homie? You know how I did when I do it up in here?
Were you Soldier Boy when you were little?
That's debatable.
Were you playing Braid?
See, now that's scary. That's not even on games. That's scary.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy playing Braid, yo.
Bard. Yay. What?
I got creeped out later. I think like the Haunted Mansion used to be really, or that mansion in the game used to be really scary when I was a kid.
Yeah, see that I could see a little more.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're a kid. You're scared of everything that doesn't make any sense. Like when I was a kid, I was scared of fucking. I was scared of Betty Boop. To a lesser extent, I'm still scared of Betty Boop.
Man, you're weird, Jose. Hey, gosh. I like the second reason why you were scared. It's not because you were a kid. It was because you were the P word pussy. Oh my gosh, man. Betty Boop, really? She was so seductive. It scared me. I didn't know what to do.
No, wait, I saw this movie when I was a kid, and it had like a giant. In the movie, there was a picture of Betty Boop, just like in the wall and stuff. And then one scene, her eyes moved like back.
Wait a minute. Now you're scared of Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. It wasn't from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It was like an old Mexican exploitation film.
Oh, okay. No, that was pretty scary. I could see that.
And it was like Betty Boop was just there, and her fucking eyes moved, and I cried for like 10 minutes because.
That's what made you cry in an exploitation movie.
I was 5 years old.
Did you watch more of it?
He was
No, that's as far as I went, and then I think like.
Okay, so your Betty Boop fear is like it was brought on by something. It's not like you're inherently
your Betty
scared
Boop
of her.
8-bit Friday the 13th trauma.
Right, she was in Friday the 13th, and every time she'd come on, I'd be like, "Fuck, Mom, you play this."
Oh no, Betty Boop.
Betty Boop 13.
Ah.
Or theme music would come on. I don't know what her theme music is.
I don't know either.
Ching.
And she'd be like,
"Hey, big boy. Hey, Jose."
No.
I have no idea.
Okay, well.
Well, that came from Donnie, but I don't know what it was.
You guys don't know what that was?
Yeah, it's
What is
Zelda
it?
music.
Zelda.
Yeah, it's Zelda
Oh.
music. Yeah.
Are you playing with your phone?
No, I was. Here, I'm gonna be on mute for a second. Just
Is it the
continue.
Wii or the Mii
Oh,
Mark?
is your phone ringing?
Yeah. Wow.
I think his phone's ringing.
Well,
All right, Johnny. Well, what about you? What game scared you as a kid? That's
should we
not
continue
anymore?
on without Donnie or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
All right.
We
fuck
always
him.
do that.
Okay.
When somebody has to leave, we just continue.
All right. A lot of them were on the 64 time era because I feel like the 16-bit was. I don't know. It's just I can't understand how people can get scared on the 16 and 8-bit kind of games. Just because they seem so like even when I was younger they seemed a little not silly, but they were very like you shouldn't be scared. I mean the scariest thing I could think of on those kind of systems were Killer Instinct, I guess to an extent. But on the 64, back to where we're at that. When I would play Ocarina and I'd be going through Hyrule Field or whatever, I hated it when I went to nighttime when I was a kid. I was second grade and I'm trying to make it across just to get to the marketplace, and I remember it'd go dark, and I remember one time it went dark, and the damn gate closed on me, and I was so close to getting in. I was like, no, fuck you, get me in. And it went night, and all the skeletons would come out, and I was still like Little Link, so it would be skeletons coming out at night. So that was pretty scary. And then just recently, when I beat the game, it took me a while to beat the game, but stop, not play it. But the Shadow Temple was kind of creepy. Honestly, the scariest thing about that whole game, I think, was really the Wall Masters when they come out of nowhere. They always seem to startle you.
Oh yeah,
they grab you.
Those like the big hand guys.
The big hand guys.
Yeah, those guys are creepy.
They look so cute and fucking
There's a lot of creepy stuff in Zelda, especially in like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Oh,
Especially Majora's Mask.
Wall Masters were really cute in the Super Nintendo version.
That's why the noise come from my speakers was Ocarina of Time because they creep me out.
Wall Masters on Ocarina are pretty wild, but in the Super Nintendo, Link to the Past, like those things look so cute when they pick you up and grab you. They were more like annoying than they were scary. But in Ocarina,
ridiculously annoying instead of Link to the Past.
Yes, but in Ocarina, you were like fuck, and then you hear Link scream to like the top of his lungs, taken to like God knows where to get raped in the dark.
Oh boy,
pretty much. And then I also remember the first-person shooters on the 64. Not GoldenEye, but I think Turok, because there were dinosaurs, and you would have to go through sometimes like kind of darker places, and you have to watch every corner. That was a little kind of scary for that time. I never played a first-person shooter like that, except Doom, and Doom was dated graphics, so it wasn't that scary compared to something a little bit more 3D-ish.
What do you think better, Turok or Doom?
Doom.
Yeah, probably
Doom's better.
That's Doom. Doom, and I saw Doom 3 when it first came out as well, and I thought that was pretty rad.
And Unreal.
Yeah, well, it was pretty rad. So.
Unreal Tournament on the Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, Unreal was pretty
Oh my
good.
god.
But that's not that scary, but it was a hell of a fun game to play with a bunch of
Didn't
people.
like Yumi and Donnie play that one time?
Yeah, actually, I think
Or was that
it
with
was
Chase?
It was me, you, Chase, and Johnny because we did 4-player.
Oh, it was 4-player?
It was one of the very rare moments where Donnie plays a multiplayer game.
Yeah, the fact that I actually played a multiplayer game is amazing. Like,
You were playing Mario Party with us on that video.
yeah, that's like the only time. If anybody ever want to know how many times I played multiplayer games, like that Mario Party is like one of 3.
Actually, you played Beavis and Butthead with a multiplayer.
Well, that's for capturing footage.
Yeah.
On the show, I'm often playing games with people.
Well, yeah, we played Air Diver.
Yeah. What did we play?
We played Air Diver and we Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Air Diver.
Yeah, remember that shmup?
No, Vapor Trail?
Oh, Vapor Trail, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. They all blend together. Vapor Trail.
Vapor Trail.
And I think and I know everyone's gonna hate me for this, but when I played on the 64, I actually played my first Resident Evil. That was kind of scary when I was younger.
Oh, God.
Wait, what Resident Evil was that?
I think it was 2, was it?
Yeah, 2's on the N64.
Yeah, I played it, and I'm pretty sure if I played it today, compared to the PS1 one, obviously it's gonna be like nothing. But when I was a kid, playing a Resident Evil game where everything was scary from start to finish, was pretty
Scary?
scary. Yeah,
Scary.
You know, I felt the eeriness and all that.
I used to think Resident Evil Nemesis was one of the creepiest games ever. Like it was that game. I saw the opening cutscene to that game whenever it first came out, like I don't know, 2000 or 2001 or something. But when I first saw Nemesis and like, I think I was far too young to be seeing like what happens in that game because Nemesis basically has this giant tentacle hand thing, and he grabs the guy and basically bursts it through the back of his head.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, so like I was like,
Oh.
saw it when it just came out, and I was so freaked out by it.
Sounds good to me.
Ugh.
I remember Parasite Eve was kind of freaky when that first came out. I remember starting my brother playing that.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. That was like
Yeah.
the transformation
Parasite.
sequence inside Parasite Eve 2 in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Well, my brother was just playing Parasite Eve 1. I don't think he ever played 2.
Oh, okay. I guess he's just not cool enough.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Jose,
Yeah.
I like your picture on Skype is just like a part of your face.
It's supposed to zoom in on my panda.
No, I'm looking at your face though.
But it's panda. You see my panda?
Because your face is way creepier. It's like it's
I can't tell the
looking at
difference
me.
between Jose and a panda.
Oh, that's... Wait, what? Because that's racist, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, moron mountain over here.
Plus, you guys are the same race.
Yeah, wouldn't be racist now, would it?
I guess not.
It'd just be self-hate.
Yeah.
It's a self-hate crime.
Self-hate crime. Oh, I arrested myself. Would you look at that?
Mortal Kombat, like, there's a lot of games like Resident Evil when I was a kid that I didn't like and didn't want to play because they were so scary. But now as an adult, and those games no longer scare me, I have no interest in playing them. So like Silent Hill or Resident Evil, you don't hold my interest
anymore?
Yeah, I think Silent Hill actually, for me, it still holds up.
Not so
Scary wise.
The controls. I mean, like the atmosphere is like super tense, but I always like, the controls are a little wonky.
Well, the controls aren't part of what scares me, but
Tank control.
yeah, the controls haven't aged that great. Tank controls are pretty outdated. You know,
Yeah,
you
and
get,
like,
you get used to it, and it's still fun to play.
I guess I don't know. I can't go back to Resident Evil. I can't go back to Silent Hill. I didn't grow up with those games, so I don't really have that nostalgia for them.
No, I understand that part. I mean, even when they were first coming out, they just don't really interest me, I guess, either.
You know, so funny is I don't have a ton of nostalgia. I mean, I usually hate anything, or like are super critical of things when I liked when I was a kid. But it's funny because I went through like a while where I was like, I don't know about Resident Evil. It's kind of dated, and I didn't feel like playing it. And then like now, God, I love those games. So
But yeah,
weird.
I was playing Silent Hill 2, and I really liked that game. Like, you really get into it when you start playing them, I think.
I played that one recently. Not bad.
I like Silent Hill 2. And also a newer game for the 360, Deadly Premonition, is a good survival horror. I like it.
I'm up all night to get some.
Weird, though.
What is Deadly Premonition?
It's a really weird game.
Is it like Silent Hill, kind of weird tanky controls?
It's kind of like Silent Hill, but more quirky.
What do you mean?
It takes itself less seriously.
Oh, really? Well, Silent
Yeah.
Hill didn't take itself too seriously.
Well, this takes itself less seriously than Silent Hill does.
So it's like, oh no, look, it's a vagina monster, and then he like whips out a hammer, and it looks like his dick, and then you spent like 2 minutes.
Fucking, you get to nail it in. Yeah, nail that
go.
shit. Pound it. No.
I'm up all night to get some.
And he
All night
Why are
to
you
get lucky.
singing that?
We all night to get lucky.
No one's getting lucky tonight.
If you ever want to date this song, then that
Except for Jose. Jose's always getting lucky, you know what I'm saying?
I'm up
Know what I'm
all
saying?
night to get lucky.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Jose,
yeah,
you
that
getting lucky
panda.
lately?
Dude, he tears that panda a new asshole every day. He has to
Yeah, he
re-sew it again.
Whoa.
oh my God.
I should put this picture as
Oops.
a podcast picture because it's very creepy.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. The panda looks like he just got
It looks like
finished
Jose
getting
wants to
fucked by
like
Jose.
murder me through Skype. Like he's just like staring. He's like, I can see like his one eye.
Jose's like, I just got done fucking my panda.
Is this
That's what
true,
happened.
Jose?
So I better take a picture. This is my post.
Better
Is that
change
your,
it now.
is that your GF?
Huh? My panda? Yep, that's
Yeah.
my GF.
She's pretty hot, man.
Oh, I know, right?
Can you guys hear my goatee?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
I want mine. Mine what?
That's brilliant. It's like I don't even know.
Mine working? Hold on.
Well, I can't hear it because I can't hear your mic because I'm sitting right next to you. I don't.
I can't hear Johnny that well.
I can hear John.
But I can definitely hear it when Donnie does it.
Well, I can speak through the mic. I guess I can't use my goatee on it.
No. No, not at all. Don't
Oh,
even
well.
try anymore.
Insightful.
So, anybody else? Anybody else like scarier? Any good scary games to play?
Yeah, there's something, but I can't remember what it was.
Ninja Turtles.
No.
Daikatana. No.
All those
No.
games we mentioned on our top 5 list last year.
You know what's funny is Doom. I never thought Doom was quite as scary because I played it so much.
I never thought they were scary when I first played it.
That's it. I mean, when I first played it, I thought it was scary, but that's because at the time it was still pretty relevant and, like, actually pretty up to date.
Well, I didn't really play PC games, so I never really got around to
Yeah,
Doom.
I played it around like 97.
Yeah, I was into Doom from when it was shareware.
Sure.
My dad would let me play anything.
I don't care, Doom.
Just don't bother me. I'm drinking.
Like Quake.
I don't know. I didn't. There's a lot of games that really creeped me out, mostly just because it's like such an anxiety-ridden child, and to a lesser extent adult, and like Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, just because like the level of violence and brutality and atmosphere.
That was awesome.
Oh man, I couldn't play those games. Those games were frightening. I would like shit my pants as a kid.
You're one hell of a weird kid. I'll tell you that right now.
A lot of stuff.
Betty Boop, Jason, and then freaking.
Okay,
Mortal Kombat.
Jason.
Jason was not scary. We always made fun of those guys all the time. We thought Jason was just a fucking retired hockey player who sucked, and then we would make fun of Freddy Krueger by calling him Pizza Face.
When I was a kid, I didn't even know really what hockey was. I just associated the mask with Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, me too. Huh.
It also helps watching the Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
So masks aren't that scary in hockey. Or in Halloween.
I don't know, I always knew it was a hockey mask, but never really watched horror movies as
I
a
just
kid.
wasn't Canadian, you know.
Yeah, just about.
Or lived in the Northwest. I don't know. Like aside from video games, like what movies or stories or places. Like I grew up around a cemetery.
Hey, wait, you go up around a cemetery, but you get scared of Betty Boop.
Yeah, I'm completely fine around dead people.
Yeah, see, what the hell? You're scared of Betty Boop. You're fucking creeped of Betty Boop. You're
Not
traumatized.
anymore. Just back then.
Yes, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, if you grew up around a cemetery his whole life, why would he be scared of Betty Boop?
No, well, that's two completely different things. That's like a Never mind. That is like I can go way.
What's scary about a cemetery, anyways? Really?
I know.
Dead people, zombies.
What makes cemeteries scary is when you walk in them at night.
I used to like hang out. I probably shouldn't say what sexual activities I did in a cemetery.
Ooh,
but
I'm telling.
Ooh,
Jose, tell us,
Code
tell
Blue,
us, tell us.
Code Blue, Code Blue.
heart
Jose,
attack?
tell us your sexual exploits.
At a cemetery? No.
Yeah.
Bum,
What did
bum,
you do?
ba-dum,
Finger bang? Finger blast?
What was it? What was it all, huh?
We are the Finger Boys.
So what is it? What was it, Jose? I'm not gonna let this subject drop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let a lot of things drop.
I'm gonna let your pants drop
Oh.
in your story.
In my story.
Yeah, that's what happened, right? Your pants dropped and you got dizzy
You actually fell on a dead
on
body.
yourself.
Like, oh,
You don't want to admit that you ejaculated and jerked off on a dead man's grave, right? Is that why you don't want to talk?
Like how dead man.
Well, it definitely wasn't a woman.
Yeah.
Hey, hell.
But
what was it? A panda cemetery?
Oh, no.
I don't think those exist.
Shh, you don't know that.
Yeah, what actually does happen, like, to dead animals?
They bury them,
Do they?
cremate them probably.
So there's pet cemeteries around?
They probably just cremate them because, like, who needs them?
I would assume, like, you throw them in the garbage, right?
Why would you throw them in the garbage when you can burn it into ash?
How? No, don't you need, like, intense fire and, like, certain...
I don't know. They're starting a people one.
You know, honestly, a lot of them get buried in their like house pets and house animals, domesticated animals, probably get buried most of the time in their backyards, those pet cemeteries.
I think we're talking about panda bears, not...
And pandas. Pandas.
Are we going to expand on this?
No, but I'm guessing if they're wild pandas, they just stay where they are.
We're talking about, like, in zoos or something.
You know, that is a pretty good question. Where do dead zoo animals go? Do they just
Where
go
does
to pet
that-
cemeteries?
I don't know.
Yeah, you bury them or
Well, what if they're really big? Like an
Yeah,
elephant?
like a bear, an elephant.
yeah, bear and elephant. They either burn them or do.
Yeah, they
or-
probably
Yeah, see, they probably cremate
They probably
them.
burn them and then they just spread their ashes around.
That's what I was saying.
Shut up, Cody. No, you weren't. You
I'll
just
say that
said
like
it
from
now.
the very beginning.
No, you weren't. Shut up.
It'd be so metal if there's like a zoo graveyard and you just go in there and it's like, dude, there's like fucking elephant there and there's a tiger over there, and then like some sort of zombie thing happens and then they resurrect.
Yeah, that would
Name
take a lot
a
of
song.
space.
Just name a song, Zoo Graveyard.
Yeah.
Zoo graveyard.
Genius.
Name the next Failing Minds album that.
Yeah.
Zoo
In fact,
Graveyard.
album called Zoo Graveyard, and we'll all wear elephant costumes.
You all gotta be different animals that represent your spirit animal.
Yes, I'll be a rabbit.
I'll be a hyena.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Johnny's gonna be a rabbit and you're gonna be a hyena. Those are probably the last two animals I would have expected you to choose.
You know, actually, to be honest, my grandpa always called me rabbit because that came out the lightest of my whole family. Mexican family, I'm like the palest looking, so I got called
That's
rabbit.
when a rabbit's pale. Rabbits are all different colors.
Well, rabbits are white too. So.
Yeah, but not
Rabbits are also
like
black.
that. Yeah, they're brown and they're all different colors.
Whatever. Rabbit, bunnies, whatever. They're all white. They're all the same.
Rabbit, bunny's the
bunnies,
same
yeah,
thing.
exactly. They're the bunnies. I got called bunny rabbit. So fucking white bunny rabbit. Fuck you guys. Leave me alone.
You always. I thought you were a lone wolf.
I wish. I got called a rabbit.
What do you
Fuck,
mean, I wish? That means you...
I'm pretty sure you can choose whatever you want. Really.
No, you don't get it. When you're born in a Mexican family, your nickname or whatever, your alias will always be that for the rest of your life. Right, Jose?
Nobody called. Well, I guess my mom called me Indio, but that kind of went away as I grew older.
Well, so Chase has to be a hawk, right?
Wait,
Chase.
why?
His last name is Hawkins.
Oh.
Come on, Jose. You know this.
Jose!
I didn't even know your last name, Cody, until like last week.
Yeah, I
pretty
don't even
true.
know Cody's last name either. What is Cody's last name?
Los, apparently. Loos.
Oh, that's right.
God
L-O-O-S.
damn, why do you people not know anything about each other? And you guys never have each other's phone numbers.
I have Jose's
I have
number.
Cody's
Or wait,
and
no, I
Johnny's.
don't. Never mind.
I don't have Jose's.
I have Johnny's. Though.
Jose, can I have your number?
Sure, I guess.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, tell them the podcast.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it unbelieved.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll do it right now.
Oh, fuck, you just...
It's
I'm not even
555.
kidding. This one right here. I'm not gonna bleep it out. So I hope you like having one listener call you.
You're gonna get the panda police asking you for your license registration on that panda back there.
Are you gonna? I'll just like minimize this so you can stop talking about the panda. Out of sight, out of mind.
So that panda, let's say.
Yes.
You done fucking it yet?
Hours
Just-
ago, man. Hours ago.
I'm telling.
Ready for round two, I suppose.
Telling.
Let me turn this on.
What?
Cody Lowe's over here.
Does anybody know my last name?
No.
Sanders.
I use my last name in everything, so it's like not surprising.
Yeah, your name on the podcast and Slime TV is your last name.
Yeah.
Like it just is.
Oh, hey, there's some news regarding Slime TV. We got featured on Earthbound Central again.
Oh yeah, for the Mother 3 episode.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I put a new thing on our channel. So
Let's be good.
Wait,
Oh,
what
what's
was
the thing you put on channel?
our last name is now the Super Awesome Gaming Channel. That's our last name.
You know what? I hear you can't do comments no more on YouTube.
No, you can. They
You gotta
changed it.
Set it up. all
They
weird.
changed it.
Google Plus, right? You need to be logged into Google Plus or have
Pretty
a
sure
Google Plus
they
account.
changed it.
Yeah, you have to log into your Google Plus account to reply or post a comment.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I think they changed it.
Oh, it's back in?
Yeah.
They had it was literally like 100,000 people signed a petition to change it back.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Oh.
God damn it. Da-na-na. Sorry, I was singing the song that was in the beginning of the song thing.
Divine Ceiling's pretty scary. That's a game.
No. Well, hey, I got a movie corner this week.
Ordered a movie and raped it? You sick freak.
Johnny.
What?
Why do you keep raping things?
I don't. Jose and Don over here are the experts. And,
I have an idea for like a new segment. It's called like Beat Cody, I guess.
What?
To like, I can't come up with a name yet, but it's like, alright, so,
no, I don't know if I want you to beat me off, Jose. I don't.
yeah.
wait, alright, you
But that's
kinda,
very uncalled for, like, You know, I know we're having a good time here, but we have to like say those kind of things. I mean,
No. See, the thing is,
very,
like,
Hello, brow man.
it's really like makes us look bad. Just talk like that.
so it's like I play a game or I play a level, and then I need to finish it before Cody has an orgasm. So
Oh wait, I
he's
forgot.
beside me.
I forgot we gave each other. Wait, what are you saying, Jose?
So, like, I'll play a game. I'll play the first level of Sonic 2 or something. And if I beat it before you can have an orgasm, you can't orgasm for a week. But if you beat it before you orgasm, you have to orgasm on the console and the game.
So we need a set of paper towels. Everyone's gonna beat off the Genesis for some God knows why reason. And that's how they're gonna play the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
hey, Cody, do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Do it.
We'll film it.
Jose, did you get some sleep?
What?
Did you get sleep that night when you were coming up with that, or did how long did it take you all night to come up with that?
Yeah, it was in my
Did you
dream.
get, or did
I
you get some
dreamt it.
sleep?
I dreamt it.
Because I think you need to fucking kill yourself.
Wow.
That is how bad of an idea that is.
That's a genius idea. Come on.
Pretty good idea. I mean, pretty good. You know?
Mhm.
I mean, it beat my 10-man
Mhm.
Bomberman idea.
Mhm.
Or how about this? You got to poo. We give
It's
you a
hilarious.
bunch of laxatives,
Mhm.
and then
Are you gonna buy the laxatives? Are you gonna buy the
I'll
laxatives?
buy the laxatives.
No, you fucking won't.
Yeah, I will. And the only way you can poo is if you beat the game.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, that one was actually pretty good.
How is that good? It
That
doesn't even
was
make
funny.
sense.
Shut up.
What are you talking about?
What game am I gonna beat in like a? You're retarded, Jose.
No, fine.
When it-
Beat like a certain set of levels, like 3 levels. You have to beat 3 levels in a game.
Without shitting
Okay, you
yourself.
get one
Yeah,
more
without
chance to
pooping
come
yourself.
up. Jose,
I like that. That's a
Jose,
good one.
You get one more. You used up 2 chances. You had to come up with an idea for anything related to anything, and
Jose.
you get one more chance. And if
What?
it's stupid,
Jose.
then you get no more chances at ideas.
Jose,
What, honey? What?
say 10-man Bomberman on the Sega Saturn.
10-man
Hey, do you
ball.
want to buy my Sega Saturn, Johnny?
I might buy it off you.
Okay, good.
Alright, 10-man Bomberman. Say it.
10-man Bomberman.
Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn.
I don't. I said go ahead and do that, but you need to buy all the stuff.
Okay, we'll do it. It'll be awesome. 10-man Bomberman. We'll get everybody we know to play, and we'll have 10 little Bombermans on a screen. And we're gonna
Yeah,
shoot the
good
shit
luck
out of each other.
setting that up.
It's awesome.
I'm just saying, good luck setting that up.
It'll be awesome.
I'm just saying, good luck setting that.
Hey, you
I'm
do
not
it.
saying it's going to be awesome, I'm not denying that, but it's going to be expensive, and I don't know how you're going to get 10 people together to play Bomberman.
Well, I'll tell one person, and then that one person will tell 2 people, and then those 2 people will tell 3
Is
people.
that what's going to
and then-
happen?
Yes.
Flawless. I don't even need to say anymore, do I? This plan is perfect.
victory.
Flawless.
It's a good idea.
I'm down for it. Let's do it. I'll tell
It'll
2
be- it'll be
people,
great.
and then they'll tell 3 people, and then they'll tell...
In fact, we wouldn't even do
Then
10-man
they'll tell
Bomberman.
100
We'd have to
people,
do 100
and then they'll tell
Bomberman.
everyone on Earth.
And then we'll put the Sega satellite back together, and we'll have like an internet fest of Bomberman. And then,
And they'll tell 2 people?
yes, and then they'll tell 2 people, and we'll have like 1,000. We would need like that TV at the New York, the shit, that big ass screen up there, Times Square. We have to play off that, because that's how many Bombermans are gonna be on that screen.
So, I was wondering, is it anybody play the Fatal Frame games?
I did.
They always looked scary, so I never played them.
Really?
Well, they look scary. Look at them.
Before console
All they
one
do,
before.
you can't even like do anything. It's like you have to take pictures of the ghosts. That's like
Can't
the
like avoid them.
yeah. It's like
That's pretty
you
interesting.
have to get scared. Like,
Pretty interesting.
it's creepy. It's really creepy. Those games
What-
are creepy as
what's
shit. PlayStation. 2.
PS2, yeah.
I think is there any on 1?
No.
I don't
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
they're all on PS2. Yeah.
You know, my friend gave me this game called Manhunt. Like,
Man, that's just super violent.
yeah, and that's like, oh, it's good.
Johnny, you might want to talk close to the mic.
Oh, my bad. Like the game Manhunt,
Yeah.
I got it. My friend gave it to me. Said it was too hardcore. That's why they censored it. I couldn't sell it here. Some nonsense. I don't know what he told me.
I
And
heard there was
believed
a
it.
huge controversy when it came out.
Yes, and I believed it. And then I played the game. Well, I didn't play it. My girlfriend played it, and I was watching her play it. And I was like, this is not that scary. It's just really violent. And
It's just violent. It's not.
yeah, it's really
scary.
violent. Violent things don't really scare me or like, make me cringe at all. So I guess that one kind of, I lost the boner on that game. I guess so. Yes, and it's strong. Like Mario sound.
It went from like 3 inches to 1 inch.
No, that's Jose and his panda, okay?
Yeah.
Jose, you need to get together.
Leave
Yeah.
the panda alone.
Yeah. I think you should leave the panda alone.
We're happy together. It's a civil union.
Me and you.
No
and
hate.
Me. No matter how we bike, whatever the fucking song. So happy together.
I'm telling.
I'm telling, you're telling.
Don't tell.
Don't
I'm
tell.
telling.
First rule
So-
about Slime TV, you don't tell.
So Resident Evil 5 is we found it for like $3 and we didn't buy it.
Wait, where? Like at a swap meet or something?
Yeah, fuck off.
Does
For
it suck?
$3?
Wait, wasn't it like $3,
Yeah,
Donnie?
$3.
Does it suck or what?
Yeah, it sucks terribly.
Well, it's not like a bad game.
It's a
per
terrible
se.
game. Everyone hates it. I heard people killed themselves because it was so bad.
Jose, have you played it?
Huh?
Have you played it?
No, I watched someone played it and then he
Okay.
killed himself.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
And they-
it was
I
on a
watched
Twitch
them play it
stream.
and they killed him. Just like that kid you left on the street.
Oh, yeah. Jose actually did murder somebody.
No, I
else.
didn't.
He was witness to a murder and he didn't report it. He just ran away.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Don't tell.
So basically, Jose, tell your story on the podcast about how you
No.
left a kid to die.
I didn't
Dude,
leave a kid to
see,
die.
Jose got scared because his mom used to go like, instead of like Mexican culture, it's like El Cucuy's gonna get you. It's like all his mom had to do was Betty Boop's gonna come underneath your bed.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, Jose, tell that story. Tell that- It's a good Halloween story. Tell it.
Yeah, come on.
Why do I tell you guys anything if you just use it against me?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the podcast.
Because you're a dumbass. Ever thought of that?
Love you, Jose.
Now, tell your
huh?
story. Come on.
Tell my story?
Story time. Story.
Yeah, tell a story about the kid.
time.
About
Yeah.
the kid? Fine. When I was like in middle school, I think, I used to like skateboard here and there. And we used to have like...
What? You skateboarded?
Yeah.
No. Wait. Sorry, we can't jump subjects. Go on.
Wait, no, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Just keep going with your story.
Fuck you.
Anyway, on Adams in Huntington Beach, there's like this really, really steep hill that we used to skateboard down. And so like I've ate it a few times, but this kid ate it pretty harshly. He wobbled and then he like slammed his face against the concrete and he bounced up. And we were like 10 feet away and we could hear the immediate crunch. And then the gurgle of blood and air.
Shit.
So like we were like, oh,
So wait, hold on, Jose. Johnny, what would you do in that situation?
Me?
Yeah, what if that happened?
Well, how old would I be?
I was like 13, I think.
Oh, dude, I go tell, like, first thing, like, Mom!
Would you immediately bail?
I'd go get an adult. Or I'd first laugh, okay, because we don't know if it's hurt or not. We first
He's
laugh.
like
we
dead.
Laugh. we have to laugh first. We have to go like, ha, ha. Oh, wait, dude, he's not getting up. Oh,
This
shit.
man would have lived if you hadn't laughed.
All right, Jose, you can continue.
So we're like, oh shit, is he okay? Because it was a really terrible thing. We ran over to him, we flipped him over, and his face was like concave. His nose was just destroyed.
Shit.
His upper jaw was like in his mouth, and there was like, as soon as we flipped him over, like a pool of blood just kind of filled that little crater in his face. And
Scott Donnie! Keep going, this is getting good.
and then we all looked at each other. One guy like just went fuck and then ran, and then pretty much we all ran away as well.
Dang, and that you never heard from that kid again.
Yeah, he died.
No, he didn't die.
Oh, he did it?
No, he didn't die.
What happened then?
He didn't come back to school after that.
Good job, Jose.
He died later.
Yeah, he later died. No, like I've seen him on Facebook. He has like this really mangled face.
It's all Jose's fault.
It's not my fault. Like I wasn't the one who like, hey, let's bomb this hill. He was just like going down it, and he just happened to eat it really bad. And
that's your fault.
Oh, well, Jose,
Ah.
we should go skateboarding.
Actually, after that, I kind of never skateboarded again. Because that was probably the most horrific sight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, who
So-
found him after, though?
Huh? Oh, someone in the car saw what happened, and what prompted me to run away was her going, "Oh my God, is everything okay?" And then
the words you never want to hear and you have to run from. It wasn't like, "Hey, you kids," or "Hey, get back here," or anything. No, it was like,
Or hey, is he gonna die?
Yeah, it was more like, "Is everything okay?" No, run, shit.
Look, I was a kid. There was like 10 people who were there with me, and they all ran away. And I was just standing above this dying child, and I thought,
Jose,
oh my God.
Look, you're a moron.
You should have stayed, man. Should have been above it all. Peer pressure.
Yeah, what's the BFF?
BFF.
What's the BFF?
Don't do drugs.
You'll hump a panda. You'll be scared of Betty Boop, but you won't. You'll run away from somebody who says, "Hey, is he okay?" and just jet.
Man, do you kids need some help? I'm an adult that won't judge you. Run!
Oh shit!
Well, at least he didn't die.
Well,
so
it made a good story.
Did it happen on Halloween? Can we say it happened on Halloween?
Sure, why not?
All right,
there
it
you
happened
go.
on Halloween. In fact, that kid didn't
Halloween
wear a costume
night,
no more. Is that what I hear?
So the moral of the story is don't trick or treat
That's right, don't trick or treat.
or skateboard
Don't you know?
without a face guard.
Don't cash a check. Your piggy bank can't handle.
If you have a piggy bank.
Yes, if you have a piggy bank. Oh,
I often find myself with piggy banks.
But so that was scary, Jose. What you just described.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Good job, Jose. Not bad.
Pretty horrifying.
All
That's
right.
good.
Thanks, I guess.
I got a movie corner this week, so.
Wait, do you
All
guys
right.
have scary stories? Let's share scary stories.
So, Dr. Sanders.
Donnie actually does.
No, I ain't ever talking about. I have a few really scary stories, but I never want.
Yeah, let's hear him.
No.
You brought him. Everyone uses it against him.
I wish I had scary stories, but I really don't.
Really? You don't have, like...
No, not really. I might, if maybe I could think of, like you are thinking like ghost stories or something, or just like something horrific.
No, like, not horrific.
Hey,
but,
anything, everything.
like, when I was, like, 19 or something, there was a story of a haunted house. So me and my friends, we broke in. And then, no, before we broke into the house, there was, like...
Okay, wait a minute. You grew a pair at that point. My gosh.
Well, there was a girl I liked, and I was, like, willing to do anything for her.
Was her name Betty Boop?
Yeah. I grew out of it. My fear became passion for her.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, Jose.
Yes, it's very beautiful. Keep going.
We went to go break into the house. There was, like, other people there. And they were like, oh, man, we should all break into the house and stuff. So we climbed the fence. We broke into the house. They went to, like, the upstairs, and I hung around in the downstairs because...
You were macking it up. That's what you were doing. You're like...
Nope, I was still a pussy. I was like, I'm not going any further. But I had found like this this piano that had been like just left there because the house was completely empty. It was being remodeled. So they went upstairs and they were walking around, and I found this piano. So as hard as I could, I just slammed on the keys, and it just echoed throughout the house. And upstairs, I could hear people running and falling and screaming.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Yep, I was the one who was. I was the,
lights on or off? They went in.
I was the prankster.
Assume if it's like abandoned, it would be off.
Doesn't mean the lights can't work though.
Like Jinkies, man. If the ghost
Why
was
would it
really
have
Jose.
electricity? Who would be paying for electricity in an abandoned
The
house?
government, the banks, the people who own the house.
Why?
I don't know. Was there lights or not lights?
There weren't lights.
I thought you said who would be paying for it in an abandoned house, and Johnny's like the owners.
Say the owners, the people who own it, like the bank,
Yeah, why would they keep
the city.
electricity on?
Fucking, I don't know. Same
Yeah,
reason why
you
they
come
do a
up
lot
with a
of
good
things.
reason, and then I'll believe you.
Because they own it. There. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
that makes sense.
Well, what the fuck? You own it. Well, you live here, and technically you kind of own it in a sense. No, you don't. You
Yeah,
don't
but I'm
own it,
living
live here.
here.
Still, you still pay for
I
it.
live
so fuck
in
you.
here. This is the roof over my head.
Well, that's the way they see it too.
No, they
just
don't.
They just don't hang there. So, but they got lights. So when they ever come like visiting to get kids like Jose out of the damn house, they can use the lights to go back inside.
Oh my god.
Fuck y'all, sad.
All right, now Dr. Sanders can do movie corner.
Dr. Sanders. The movie I want to talk about this week is
That's real great.
movie Dune. It's from the 80s, and I know. So the movie I want to talk about this week is the movie Dune. Okay.
Dude, where's my car?
No, not Dune. Where's my car? That would be
Doom with The Rock?
what?
Doom?
Oh,
Doom.
Doom. No, not Doom. Doom.
Oh,
Dune.
so Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right?
Is it Doug's first movie?
Oh, is it Doug's first? Well, that was pretty scary.
That is a scary movie, yeah.
God damn it! I hate all.
Damn it, Toad. All right, well, tell us about Dune, which I think most
Yes,
people
tell us about
at
it.
least heard of.
Yeah, tell us about it, and then tell us a scary story after.
So Dune is like this 1980s movie. It was directed by David Lynch. So you already got kind of
Yeah,
your royalty.
enough said.
It's it's 1984, right? I think when it came out, and it stars. Well, the main people who are most notable in it are Patrick Stewart, Max von Sydow. Actually, and one of the reasons I wanted to watch it was because Sean Young, who's Rachel instead of Blade Runner, is in it. So I was looking forward to that. But the main guy is like Kyle McLaughlin or something like that, and
He was in Showgirls.
Related to Sarah McLachlan?
I heard Showgirls.
He was in that. He was.
sucks. Showgirls. It was terrible.
Yeah, Showgirls is a horrible movie.
That's like one of the worst movies.
Nobody's in it. And also, what do you mean it's the worst? Like when you were like a teenager. And
Oh, we were talking about the strip club.
What?
I thought we were talking about the strip club.
When I was a teenager, there was porn on the internet.
I didn't have that when I was.
That sucks for you.
That's why I had Showgirls.
Showgirl?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jose, I'm sorry.
So, Dune, I love 80s sci-fi. I love I'm a huge big fan of sci-fi movies. But man, I just cannot seem to figure out Dune. Like, I thought, it has a cult following to it, and I tried watching it, and
Probably because it's David Lynch.
I just could not get into it. Like, okay, first of all, Sting is in it. Like Sting from the Police. He's like a villain.
Not Sting from wrestling?
No, not Sting from wrestling.
Why not? He was
Who gives
awesome.
a shit about him?
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you. Sting was the shit.
So,
Yeah, when?
He
Back
is.
in those
He's
W-
still wrestling.
Yeah, he's the shit. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Jose.
People still care about that?
Yeah, fuck you.
it was
What? What's that, Johnny?
Fuck you. Put your rubber band. Stop touching. What?
What's that? What's that? I'll
Cody's
slap you in
touching
the eye
me.
with. I'm gonna slap you with this rubber band.
Ooh, you're gonna do what with me? I'll see.
no, saying,
Hold your eyelid out.
anyone?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm listening.
Oh, scary story time?
So Dune is like, it's like a sci-fi movie that okay, so there's basically this spice, right? This spice that's being made only on this one planet, and the place where it's being inhabited is like all these sandworms are around, and they attack all the things that try to mine it.
You said spike, right?
But if you take this spice, then it basically heightens your ability to do anything. You're like,
So it's a drug.
you're able to
Yeah, that was like drugs, like in Star Wars.
you have like
blue
kind of like
eyes.
telekinetic and there's all this crazy stuff. But if you do it too much, like if you take too much of the spice, then like your body breaks down and become this weird creature.
So it's BCP.
And that's like the main plot of it. It's like basically who's trying to get the spice. But the main character is this prince, and these people are trying to kill him and they kill his father, but then they are trying to kill him because it's not explained in the beginning why, but you find out why later.
Why?
And so
Tell me why.
I don't know.
Yeah, why?
What do you mean why? It's like
What
it's
does
just
that
because
go?
he's like this chosen one, basically.
Chosen one.
I'm coming.
Uh,
I'm coming.
to like bring the upheaval of society and all this bullcrap. And God, this movie has a lot of problems. I mean, that sounds like a movie I would kind of like, just that. But not only the first like 40 minutes of this movie are just like exposition and talking about like all the different sects of people. That
Ooh, I heard sex.
No, sect.
I like sex better.
S-E-C-T, right?
yeah.
Sect?
Like Yeah. Sector Z?
Sure.
Yeah.
Starbucks?
Yeah,
Sure.
whatever.
So that's like a huge part of it in the beginning, and it like there's all these basically. Okay, imagine this: imagine somebody gets hit, right? Like somebody gets stabbed or something like that. They fall to the ground, and then immediately inside their head it goes, like as a voiceover goes, "I must do something to stop him." Like, it's obvious, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's like this. Every character has like a persistent voiceover, like, and it's really confusing because it jumps between multiple characters in scenes. Like, the main prince will say something, and it'll be like the voiceover, like, "I wonder what we should do," and then it'll go to Patrick Stewart, who's like right next to him, and be like, "I can't believe he's going to do this," And
so it just like over-explains a lot of things.
yeah, a ton of stuff, and I feel like it would be so much better without it. I feel like they were just trying to add more exposition to try and make the story make sense, or be like not
confusing.
Yeah, if you watch the story, like if you really are following it, it makes sense, but there's just so much happening. Like,
well, it's so hard to condense like a book into a movie.
God,
Especially with ones that have, like complex worlds.
No. Ender's Game.
Yeah, Ender Game's an example of that done. It like they had problems with that in that movie too.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of stuff they couldn't adapt, and it makes the movie weaker because of it. And that's just inherently
way more interesting than
a problem with adaptations.
I thought it was so weird they made that to a movie. Oh, so
yeah, all those things, right?
Yeah, because the guy like hates like gay people.
That's why I was surprised he got it, and everybody was mad about it.
Didn't we talk about this once? You're like, they'll never get a movie or
yeah,
something like that.
I was like, I probably won't because the authors, like everyone is always on the author, and then the movie's coming out and everybody's like, what? He's against gay people? I was like, this has been known forever.
But he's not only against them; he like hates them with a passion. Yeah, he's a very big homophobe.
Yeah, but
like, well known.
But also apparently there's a whole bunch of different cuts of Dune. Like there's ones which are like an hour longer, and ones that like are shorter or something like that. I watched the one that's I think was the second cut or something. It's like slightly longer, but I watched it twice to try and get a feeling on it. I just couldn't get into it. Like also there's a whole bunch of kind of gross out movies,
Oh, yeah, doesn't have like really crazy like special like effects in it.
Yeah, it's like the effects are good, but for a movie that came out after Blade Runner with a budget that's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times more than Blade Runner, I was surprised because the way that the like the spaceships and all that stuff is done, like the matte paintings and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like you could tell that there's a lot of money put into it, but it isn't as good as Blade Runner, I don't think. Like the way it's
well, Blade Runner is like classic.
Yeah. But it's also like.
Do you hear what he just said?
No.
Blade Runner was okay.
It's fine. He hasn't even seen it.
So it was my brother.
Oh well, that doesn't make any sense. So.
Yeah, it's because saying you watch a movie with your brother does not make any sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. I can't even understand what you're saying. So, I don't know, like the effects stick out a lot more than other movies, like sci-fi movies. Mm-hmm. Like you could definitely tell what part of it has been keyed out,
Yeah.
And also, like if there's an effect, say in the background, like it's all faded, like they didn't do it correctly, or they didn't. I don't know. It's just like it's not exposed properly. I gotta say, like the in the beginning, the part with like the creatures and all that stuff, it's amazing, like that it's puppets and all that. But I just like the rest of the movie just doesn't hold up to any of it. I don't know. It's okay, but there's like some really gross parts in it. Like
yeah, I think I've seen like a lot of the effects in that.
Yeah, there's one where like the guy pulls out another guy's heart plug, which like causes him to bleed out, and it's really it's just disgusting. Like I've
seen the movie. I actually like that movie a lot, even though I think it's like really dumb and boring. This movie is also kind of homophobic.
I can see, like, I've heard the argument, and I can totally see where people are coming from and why they think that.
Right, because like the main bad guy, whatever the red hair.
Is it intentional though?
I don't know. I don't think
he has he has gross sores that are popping. I mean, that's probably one of the grossest things in the movie. Is like he has like these disgusting sores on him, and like they're popping and like they're oozing. and he's like the main villain. He's like utterly reprehensible. He can't be redeemed in any way. And like, I think like one way to make him even more evil is they use like the fact that he might be gay, or they heavily.
Oh, really?
It. Yeah.
I mean, it's a short scene, like, really. I mean, all the parts with it, like, I don't know if I would say that he's overtly gay, but I'd say it's
implied. Like, it's implied heavily, but that's still, like, that still means something. I mean, yeah, a lot of people can take it one way or another. It's not like Orson Scott Card, who has written essays about why homosexuality is not good. But it still can be a little... That movie is also really boring. There's one scene where, like, the good guy, I forgot his name, Kyle MacLachlan's character is, like, climbing up that worm, and he's, like, gonna tame it and ride it. Bless you. Bless you. It's supposed to be, like, this super epic scene, but the camera is a little too far away, and they linger on it for too long, and Kyle MacLachlan's just going to one end of the worm, and he sticks a peg on it, and then he goes to the other one, and he puts a peg on it. That's supposed to be really super awesome. But it's, like, super lame, and it's kind of boring, and that scene, to me, represents the whole movie. It's boring. The movie is boring, but I like it because it still has this world. It's not necessarily immersive, but it still has this world that you could hopefully enjoy.
So it's kind of almost more style over substance.
So there's a lesson to be learned here.
What's that?
Blade Runner rules overall. There.
What about Jurassic Park? That movie's awesome.
Say, go play with your panda.
Or Star Wars. Star Wars is cool.
Yes.
Wait,
you are very correct.
What?
Sherlock Holmes is cool.
Sherlock Holmes in the 21st century?
Oh, man.
Sherlock Holmes in the 21st century.
No, 22nd. 22nd!
No, 21st.
No, it's 22nd.
No, the one I wrote is in the 21st.
Oh. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Yeah, it was the 22nd century. The show?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care if I'm wrong.
Look, so basically the point I'm trying to say here is the
Hot.
Dune, pretty much, I don't like it.
I like
Well, we got two opinions.
Yeah, now me and Cody have to watch it.
Okay. Cody, how many movies have you seen that I've talked about on the podcast?
What?
How many movies that I've talked about on the podcast have you seen?
All of them.
All
Even
of them.
Dune?
Yep.
Somehow
watch
I have
together.
trouble believing that you cannot be a monster.
Well, me and Johnny are watching the Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century intro.
Oh, me too!
And it's got some really bad CG.
It's like a 90s cartoon. You gotta forget it.
Yeah, and it's like,
Not-
sick.
Is anybody talking? Hello?
That's not even a damn 90s. That was actually Turn of the Millennium, I think.
Don't worry, I'll put the music there so it doesn't seem like it's just dead air space.
Oh, okay.
Yes, definitely Turn of the Millennium right there.
Dude,
Yeah.
that chick is so hot, whatever her name was. Like,
Yes.
the girl. Oh, she was so hot. She was such a
Cartoon bitches are very hot, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, like a Watson's beard. Oh my god.
I can't lie. When they draw women in cartoons sometimes.
They're really
Johnny.
What
hot.
the hell is this show? I've never seen this crap.
You never saw that show?
Oh.
That's
Dude,
pretty
that shit
ridiculous.
was so awesome. You kidding?
I remember that. Yeah, I used to watch that
Robin's Legend.
actually back in the day.
Do you remember Mummy's Alive?
Mommy's alive.
No,
Do
I remember the Mummy show.
We actually talked about that, I think, on like the first episode of the podcast.
Yeah, we talked about it multiple times.
Yeah.
Mummy's Alive? Is a-
Yeah, we've talked about Mommy's Alive before. I know that for a fact.
Okay, wow. I had no idea.
That show's awesome.
That show's like the greatest fucking thing I saw when I was
Yeah, Mommy's. I'm gonna look up the theme song of that now.
Street Sharks.
I probably already
yeah.
have a sound
Yeah,
clip for
Street
it.
Sharks.
Oh, Moment, yeah.
The dinosaurs one.
Oh, that show was extreme.
Yeah.
Chase the Face is in the episode now. You gotta pay me.
Oh shit! God
Dang
damn it! Who let him in the episode?
Crap, it wasn't me. He must have gotten in from the vents.
You can't. I'm not paying him. I'm not gonna do it.
Wait, what?
We got to.
Damn it.
He's in there.
Well, Back to the Future had an animated series?
Oh
cool.
yeah, it was really weird. I used to watch that too.
What?
Back to the Future.
animated series.
Really? There's a cartoons for that? I
Look
remember,
how cool this show is, Johnny.
I remember there was a RoboCop one.
Was
Are
there
you-
really?
Are you
There's
seeing
a
this
RoboCop
Mummies Alive
cartoon.
thing?
What?
These guys.
There used to be a RoboCop cartoon.
Oh yeah, there did.
There used to be like a Police Academy cartoon too. I remember that.
It's also true.
Bunch of shitty stuff.
Why do mummies have motorcycles?
Why don't they?
90s, man.
How do they have vehicles?
Oh, that mummy chick was super hot too. Oh,
Damn
she
it.
was like,
All right, we get it. You like Chitara, you like them all. We got it.
Oh yeah, there was a
hot.
chick.
Yeah, she was so hot. Are you kidding?
She's like dead, Jose.
Oh, it makes
Jose in the cemetery. Enough said. Jose in the cemetery. Remember? Anybody?
Okay, Jose, stop getting turned on by 90s cartoons.
Oh, that's right. There used to be a Carmen Sandiego cartoon as well. I remember that.
Oh, that cartoon was fucking awesome.
God dang it. You people, I used to think... Oh, never mind.
I used to watch that show all the
I
time.
didn't like Sandiego that much either.
I liked it.
Oh, that shit was awesome.
I was probably too young
Well, I
to
like
get it.
detective stuff, and that's kind of like that, so I was like, oh, sweet.
I'll probably never go back and watch it because I know like it's a shitty cartoon and it'll like
I'm
ruin
looking up
the
the theme
nostalgia.
song.
Huh?
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
I remember there used to be like a
Oh, no! Johnny, are you seeing
Wait, hold
this?
on, put it down. I can't see it.
Oh, look at this computer!
Look at that. What was that, Windows 94?
Where in the world is... Oh my god, you gotta look up the theme song for this show.
I'm looking at it now.
I remember Carmen Sandiego. I was watching Bobby's World.
So you never seen this?
I have. I've seen this.
Yeah, I remember this show.
I just don't remember watching it and actually caring for it.
I remember Bobby's World. Oh shit!
Well, in Bobby's
Oh,
World,
man.
Okay, how do you not remember
In
Bobby's,
Bobby's World,
I remember that. That shit was
they
awesome.
made a reference of Carmen Sandiego in Bobby's World.
Oh, they had a Goosebumps show too, I think.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think there was like an animated one too, maybe.
No, there wasn't. Do you remember like Louis Anderson had a cartoon show for a while?
Yeah, we've talked about that on the podcast.
Dude,
actually.
Louis the shit. I love that show growing up. Louis Anderson was the shit. Oh,
Life
man.
with Louis?
That show used to make me laugh. Yes, Life with Louis was awesome. Is that guy still around?
All right.
Let me tell you about my family.
Hey, here we go now, it's bedtime again. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Roller coaster ride, no surprise. It's Life with Louie, Louie, Louie. Life with Louie, Louie, Louie. It's Life with likable, lovable, completely huggable. It's Life with Louie.
I think it's so. I don't know if he does anything anymore.
I recently heard, or like a while ago, he propositioned a man for sex.
Life with Louie, Louie, Louie.
And rather than taking the offer like a sane individual, he called the police on Louis Anderson, which was terrible.
That could be that was an episode of the show, right?
No, that actually happened in real life.
Oh, that wasn't an episode in the show? Like,
Oh yeah, a kids show where Louis Anderson, a child, propositioned a man for sex, and he wanted to pay him money.
Derpy he looks.
Yeah, we're watching the theme song.
For Life with Louis?
Yeah. Laugh with Louie.
I remember the Christmas episode, and to this day, for some reason, it always made me laugh, was he gave his dad tools, and he's like, oh, tools, awesome, and his dad's like, wait a minute, these are my tools. And to this day, I laughed. I actually did that to my dad one time. It was pretty funny. That show made me want to do a Christmas prank because of it, to my own dad.
You're
So
like, no, I really didn't get you a present.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
The Christmas joke, I got it from Life with Louis.
Laugh
Get
with
mad at them.
Louie.
Did he like then go into the bathroom and start crying? My son.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of comedians and stuff, do you guys remember Rover Dangerfield?
Yeah, that movie sucks.
No.
You remember that one?
It's Rodney Dangerfield. The movie was Rover Dangerfield.
Yeah. Rodney Dangerfield was the voice for Rover.
Yeah, because that movie sucks so bad.
Did it really? I don't
Yeah,
remember
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's
I-
seriously
when
like
I was a kid,
horrible.
I liked it, but I don't know how it holds up now.
Oh, it holds up horribly.
Terribly.
Like it's garbage.
Remember the
Just like that chicken with the rock and roll chicken.
Rockadoodle?
Yeah.
Rockadoodle was awesome.
No, it's not.
I saw that recently. I liked it.
Oh my god! Of course you would like it.
I like it. I do. But
Yeah,
you know
of
what?
course you
Honestly, it's
do.
probably just strong nostalgia in that.
Yeah, probably.
I saw it when I was little. You know what else I saw? Do you guys remember that dinosaurs one with the
Land Before Time.
No, the
Oh, we're
museum
back,
of-
I think.
where they come back. Yeah, we're back or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I remember
Sort
that,
of.
yeah.
Yeah, the light. It was like the Museum of Natural History, and like these dinosaurs come back to life. It was pretty
There's a
rad.
deleted scene from that movie in which, you know how the guy, Screw Eye, the bad guy?
It's really creepy.
Yeah, there's a deleted scene in which it's Screw Eye from We're Back at Dinosaur Story actually explains how he lost his eye, and it's basically like a crow pecked it out and ate his eye because he thought it was like a berry or something.
Why
And
does he hang out with
fully
crows?
animated. And
You know what's funny? I think that was actually when I saw it, that was actually in there.
it's never been put in.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I remember his
Well,
eye being
there-
missing because of something of that.
Nah,
And I don't remember.
It was never put in the movie. It's not
It
even
wasn't
fully
put in, but maybe he explained a little bit or something. I don't remember.
Huh.
Oh my gosh, did I have a rat tail with? Yeah, aren't kids today doing that again?
Yeah,
Like
he's
flat
talking-
tops
he's
with rat tails?
The Bobby's World intro is on.
Wow, look, it's swag at its
His
finest.
brother
guys.
has
it's
a rat
fucking
tail.
swag and everything you can think of it
What
here.
are you talking about?
That 90s
How
swag.
is
Look at his
Mandela-
Jerry curl mullet. No way. This is the gay one though. The Doug.
I just typed in 90s cartoons on YouTube, and it's like the 90s cartoons opening.
Hey, the
song.
best Doug was Nick Doug, man. Is that fishtail skateboard?
What? Yeah, Nick Doug was the best
Nick,
Disney.
Nick was the
This
best.
is the Disney Doug.
This is Disney Doug. That's
Spider-Man.
Disney Doug. Wow.
Spider-Man.
Hey, you guys remember Secret of Nymph or whatever?
Oh, damn, Johnny, here you go.
by Don Bluth.
that was a good movie.
That was actually Movie Corner one year. I mean, one episode.
Yeah, it was.
How was it? How did it do?
Good, I guess.
Did good.
There's a second one. That's kind of lame. Have you guys seen that one yet?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I heard the second one's not good at all.
Can't be,
No, it's
man. The
not
first one was
No, it's
so
terrible.
magical. It has that like weird '80s magical feel to it.
Well,
like,
yeah, it's a
like
Don Bluth movie.
like Lord of the Rings, the cartoon one, the movie has like that kind of feeling of magic in it. Yeah.
Oh, Street Sharks theme song sucks.
Which one?
The Street Sharks theme song.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
It's not memorable at all.
I just remember there was like 3 shirtless men strapped to like a gurney,
Yeah.
and they all get like injections to them.
You would remember that. I didn't remember that. I had to watch it right now to
Oh
remember
my
that.
god, I forgot about there was like the dinosaurs that are like Street Sharks. They're dinosaurs.
Yeah, what were they called?
I have no fucking idea. They're
Wait,
pretty-
Hold up. Hold up. Go up. Yeah, that's
What
what's
the hell
up. When
was
it
that?
comes to movies with Goofy in the 90s, Goofy movie was the
Oh,
shit. Yes. That was amazing. For the first time!
Extreme Dinosaurs is
Dude.
what it was called.
Hey, those songs hold up. I like those songs.
Oh. Dexter's Lab.
Wow.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, Pinky and the Brain. And then
The
Batman.
animated series.
Alright, I'm going with that.
Yo, we had some pretty good ones. We had a good run in the 90s.
I'm done.
Did we? Did we really?
I would say that was pretty good. A good amount of cartoons.
I don't know. I never really. Well, I guess like the nostalgia because we grew up with them, but I don't think they were that great. Now that I've gone back to watch a lot of them, they're really terrible.
There's some of them are pretty funny still. I was watching Rocco recently. I thought those were pretty funny still.
Oh, that's because like that thing is like really dirty.
Jim Murray's a god.
Well,
man.
I think Ren and Stimpy still holds up pretty
Yeah,
damn
Ren
good.
Stimpy holds. Actually, I in a funny way, I like Doug still. I mean, I don't know.
Doug.
I mean, there's
Doug.
only I didn't like. I mean, I wouldn't watch Bobby's World. That show I don't like. So it
Womp
doesn't hold up
womp
anymore.
womp womp.
Except the theme song holds up forever. Not the show. No one remembers what happens in the show. But everybody remembers the damn theme song. So,
I remember the mom gets like pregnant.
I mean, even the Sonic shows, I don't remember that good.
Okay, what are you gonna play?
Again.
You know, I could just put that
Did they
stuff in
send
later.
me daughters when I asked for sons?
No, you gotta sing it in Chinese, like
Something,
Jackie Chan.
something, Jackie Chan, this song. Con valor. Oh, sorry, standard version.
Well, I would do an anime corner, but I'd rather do an anime corner when Abraham is on.
I don't know what anime corner you're gonna do.
Well, I was going to do like I was going to I was just going to talk about the new season of stuff that's out. But
Do it anyway. Do it anyway.
No.
No, you gotta do it with Abraham.
I
Why?
like doing Abraham better because then I have like someone better to talk about it with.
Hey, what are you saying?
You're not okay. What series are you watching this season, Jose? Name some.
Evangelion.
Okay, that's not a new show at all. So
Big O.
okay. Yep, that is not new at all.
Lucky Star.
Yep, you've already seen that and it's terrible. So
Squid Girl. I watched Squid Girl recently. That was good.
That's not recent.
But I saw it recently.
You know what?
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. That's not how Anime Corner works.
Okay, it could be worse. It could be
Jose, do you
it
have
could
a
be
Lonely
me
Corner
saying Fist of the
segment?
North Star.
Do I have a what?
Yeah, you have a lonely corner. Jose's lonely corner.
I don't.
You have the dunce corner.
You don't have any prepared for today?
No, do you remember that? Who's that girl, Kitty? Whatever.
Oh, Kitty Pryde?
Kitty Pryde.
There you go. Talk about that.
Yeah.
She's just an artist. Kitty Pryde. Hold on, let me look her up. You guys talk and I'll do some mild research, I guess.
Well, I could do a small ending. I could talk about a good anime to watch, a horror anime that's good.
Okay, go ahead.
Soul Eater? Oh yeah.
Soul Eater is not really horror,
I
but
don't like
it kind of just uses horror elements, but it's really just a shonen
Just
show.
macabre.
I don't even like that show, to be honest.
It's all right.
I mean, I give it that's entertaining, but it's just I don't know.
It's very Naruto-esque, as in it's very it's very
and
shonen.
that can't be Naruto either.
So if you're not into that kind of show, then you wouldn't be into that either. But it's a show called Another, and it's an interesting horror show that came out recently.
Alright, explain it. What's the story?
It's like this. It's kind of hard to explain it without spoiling it. But it's basically like a kid moves into like a new, or like he's going to like a new school. He's like the transfer kid, and he can tell there's like something weird going on in the school. Like just something doesn't feel right, and so he like kind of uncovers like this this horror mystery. It's like go down. There's like some lots of gore, lots of death happening. But yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting, but like,
Okay.
I can't really explain too much about it without spoiling a lot of stuff. But it's better than Higurashi. Higurashi sucks, and since Abraham's not on, I can talk shit on it.
Nobody can beat
I'm sorry, I came back on the podcast. Higurashi is so good.
I hate Higurashi, and I still hate Higurashi.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me just correct you there.
Make myself a sandwich with orange in it.
Yeah, there's not a ton of horror anime. At least something that I would consider horror. Like I'm sure people would consider something like Dead Man Wonderland horror, but I don't. It's not really. I mean, that's what's categorized on like in my anime list, but I'm like that's not. It kind of is, but not really. So, but I think Another is definitely an anime that feels like a horror. I think it's meant to be a horror show.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. That is so.
I think it's a good thing. I'm trying to play Sonic while I'm talking on a podcast, but like I'm doing it like with one hand, and it's like probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
What are you doing with the other hand?
Yeah. Where's that hand at?
Well, first of all, I have a handheld mic, so.
So where's your other hand at?
Alright, Kitty Pryde, whatever her name is. But
Oh, so we're doing this?
Huh?
Tricky?
I don't have too much information on her because I
Hey.
had like 20 seconds.
I'm gonna sign off earlier than I usually do for this one, or we can just end it.
Well, yeah, we're probably just gonna end it soon, anyways.
Okay.
Let's look at finish Jose talking real quick.
Okay.
Jose.
Okay. Well, Kitty Pryde is an artist from Daytona Beach, Florida. She's considered new wave rap or something.
Okay.
Tumblr wave rapper. I don't know what that means, but that's what people keep calling her, or that's what she's been put.
All right, Jose.
What?
I said all right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey now, ladies, yeah.
Now, ladies.
Yeah.
I wanna meet
Yeah. Don't wanna meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy.
Shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Hey, yeah. Alright, that's how I'm ending the episode.
Hey, yeah. Oh.
Oh.
So,
Alright,
yeah.
SlimeWire, we're out.
Out. Dark Side.
Everyone's here that was here at the beginning.
Yeah.
I know it's a shorter episode, but I don't give a fuck.
Look up Kitty Pride. Okay, Cupid. All right. Goodbye.
Okay.
Did you say an OK Cupid?
No, that's the name of her song. Okay, Cupid.
Oh, that's also a dating website.
Stupid Cupid, quit picking on me.
Look, listen. I just.
Yeah, it's hard to hook it up to the 3. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Dr. Sanders, thank you. No.
Bye, Sanders.
Bye.
Quick, let's talk about dying behind his back.
I
can
hear
extra
he,
hear
like-
you. I didn't.
Damn it!
And like, you can literally walk over here and just hear you if you wanted to. Like, we're a room apart.
Alright, bye.
Catman!
I thought this already ended.
I mean, I'm still recording, so.
Are
Look,
we?
I spilled a little of your blood. I kind of want to lick it up, but I guess that wouldn't be vegan. So let's just drive around and listen to some Sarah and Tegan. You don't even know this is only a dream, and I'm just thinking of your eyes, nothing to do with your semen.
Away.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
say.
Was that Miley Cyrus' new hit? I'm a whore?
What? No, this is. Bless you. You're like a little sneezer. This is Kitty Pride. I was just.
Oh, so she's Miley Cyrus' double. Is that what I'm hearing? Because that's what it sounds like.
That was Katy Perry?
Katy Pride.
Katy Pry.
I'm gonna pry your legs open and stick my dick in.
Ooh.
I mean, she's like. That's really gross, but she's really pretty. And like.
Too
like-
bad she's ratchet, or acting ratchet.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, her whole gimmick is like she's super, I guess, trashy or whatever this is.
So,
Ratchet,
basically,
Like
Kesha.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, well, Miley Cyrus is more sincere in her exploits. She's more
No.
she's more ironic.
And I'll rape you there. Rape.
Okay, first of all,
all
it's
day.
tell me where he is and I'll rape him there. Okay.
Shut up,
Oh,
Donnie.
I don't know
Why
if any-
is yours the clearest one, huh?
Because one, I have like a, I don't even know. I'm using a Rock Band mic.
I f***ing hate all of these games.
This guy's an asshole.
To the extreme!
It's been a while, Slime TV listeners. Well, I guess this is the SlimeWire. This is your old host, Captain Goyle here, or Cody, as my actual name. It's been a very long time. I kind of threw this at the end of the very last episode of SlimeWire because, I don't know, I just wanted to get in the mood of recording stuff again. If there's anyone, I mean, I know there's a few people out there still watching this channel, and to anyone, this is kind of going to be like a little secret ending for the podcast, considering it was a shorter podcast. I'm going to ramble on a little bit at the end for the people who stuck around. See this new one. I totally forgot this last episode was even existed. This episode 30. I thought it was only 29. I was going through my old laptop from back when I used to edit these and found it. Found some other interesting stuff on there too from the old Slime TV days. I'm not gonna get really too into all that, but I will say it's just me, just Captain Goyle here. So the gang kind of had a falling out. You know, shit happens, but Captain Goyle's still here. I've really been the one behind the channel since then, or just using it essentially is what I'm trying to say. Don't have any of the old videos, unfortunately. I have a few, like the one I posted, and I have the one that I made, which I probably won't repost because I can't stand that video. There's parts of it I'd change, and it's not even worth it at this point. I don't want to rehash too much of the old content from my old channel, which is not really saying much since we only ever had 300 subscribers. But I held on to this channel, and I got in a mood lately where I wanted to maybe make content again on here, and so much has changed, so much is different. But I've had a lot of ideas for stuff I want to do, stuff I wanted to do way back in the day, even when we were making this channel. So, I mean, that might happen. I'm recording this right now very early in the morning in the weird world we live in now in 2020. So different from back in 2012, 2013. Interesting. Going back and listening to those old podcasts and just remembering what I was worrying about at the time and what I was going through, and introspective a little bit. So that was an interesting experience, but I've been a little more motivated to try to make stuff. So maybe I'll try to get around to making something. I've been more motivated. Doing these podcasts was kind of fun. Like I went through and kind of quickly edited in my old style a little bit this episode 30 that you're hearing now, and I just been listening. At work, I have a lot of time to listen to podcasts and stuff, so I was like, I'm gonna just listen to all my old stuff, and it was so interesting listening to the old stuff, hearing my old terrible, awful jokes, the stuff that made me laugh, shit I didn't even remember saying, remembering what I was watching at the time, stuff I liked then that I still like now. It was fun. I would definitely like to do another podcast with, different people. Myself, though. So, if you were ever in the channel solely for Captain Goyle, I probably will rebrand the channel a bit, just because Slime TV, unfortunately, is probably not gonna come back unless somehow Donnie sees this or hears this, or is reached out to somehow and he wants to put the videos up. I don't even know if he has them anymore. Who knows? I don't have any of them. I would love to see them again, just because it was a trip just going through the podcast. So seeing the old videos would be great. I I was listening to the podcast and we were talking about videos that we made, and I'm like, I barely even remember that video. I was like, oh yeah, we made that video. Just videos I didn't even remember we made were popping up in my memory. It'd be crazy to watch some of those again. But another fun thing is, so I would edit these a lot. I would edit these podcasts down quite a bit. I had fun throwing in all the dumb sound effects. I have all my old sound effects on a folder. I threw some of those in episode 30 just for fun. I didn't feel like making any new ones, but I threw some old ones in there for shits and giggles. And I just remember most of the time, a lot of the stuff stayed in the podcast as far as jokes or stuff. Most of the stuff I was cutting out was like stutters, pauses, shit like that, or just like totally off topic, or like if we were trying to do technical difficulties, or if somebody was, just shit that was totally irrelevant. I mean, more relevant than most of our stuff. But there were some times where the jokes I was like, I don't know if I should put this out. Even in the climate back then where I felt like a lot of shit was going through, I was like, there were some things where I was like, even then, now I guess it's been so long, I think it's just funny. And I just remember there was the one clip from, I think it was episode 3. It was the first episode with Mr. Ham and Chase the Bass, or not the first, no, I think it was the first one with both of them on the podcast. And if any of you remember a game called Katawa Shoujo, we started talking about that for some reason. I don't remember why or how. But if you know that game, then you'll understand the clip. And it's definitely offensive. So I'll just say I don't really, I mean, it's offensive, but I think it's also, it was a long time ago, almost a decade. I'm just gonna throw it out there because I thought it was funny too. I mean, shit, it's funny. For anyone listening this long, and they get that little treat, a little lost episode, lost clip or deleted clip. I mean, I always saved all the complete like unedited podcasts, and I found the clip, and I was like, oh, this is funny. And like, it's offensive, sure, but whatever. At this point, fuck it, right? I mean, just fuck it. What do I got to lose? Nothing, right? I doubt even anybody's gonna hear this end part at all. Or maybe a few people will. We'll see. We'll see. But there might be a couple more lost episodes, I say in finger quotes, of SlimeWire that I found, so I might listen to those and see if they're even worth salvaging. There's usually, if any episode became lost per se, it was because the audio was so goddamn bad that I was like unsalvageable. And I think there was like 2 or 3. There's definitely 2 instances where we recorded full episodes almost, or it was always technical difficulties. But so, anyways, that's enough rambling. Throwing clip together. Here you go. Have fun with this clip. It got a laugh out of me. I hope it gets a laugh out of you.
You can go look that game up if you're into dating sim game, visual novels.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like
triple sex.
Yes, it's very nice. Armless girl.
It's not crippled. It's called handicapped.
There's a legless
Handicapped.
Girl. She's got no legs, a blind one.
So you can have sex them in the parking lot, and it's like a quick walk to go to your store. Because you're in the disabled spot.
There's a deaf mute.
He's got a good point.
You guys are just...
Chase is thinking.
Like,
I'm thinking of...
you guys are
You're thinking of convenience.
I'm pretty sure this is offensive to someone. Well, alright.
If they don't have any legs, they can't get away.
Alright.
Exactly.
Oh, God. That's so horrible.
It's
Oh,
the
my
perfect
God.
rhyme.
Alright.
If they don't have any arms, they can't call the police.
Dude, that is like so
We
stupid.
we seem to be forgetting
They're
the
blind.
point
They
that
won't
there's
see
a
your
deaf
hand
mute.
come.
Alright,
There's a
alright.
There's no communicating with anyone.
Oh, man.
You think the cops know sign language?
Alright, well, I'm probably gonna cut all this out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just do a